Hey everybody. Hey, I wanted to give a quick video tutorial on how to open the Audition music in SmartMusic. So you should have seen an email and a posting in Google Classroom about the fact that I spent the time to put all of the Audition excerpts for Wind Ensemble. I haven't done Jazz Band yet, but for Wind Ensemble up in SmartMusic. I've also exported some MP3s. And so if you've already been able to do that, you don't need to watch this video at all. But if you're confused, start by watching this. And then, of course, if you have any questions, you can certainly let me know or Amara, who's somewhere down there. There she is. Okay. So first off, you should be able to see my screen here, and this file here that says Wind Ensemble and Symphonic Band up top, that's going to give you all the directions you need. So I'm just going to go through these steps. So it starts by logging into SmartMusic, and then after you've logged in, and you have to do this after you've logged into SmartMusic. You got to log into SmartMusic first, then come back to this document, select the song that you want to from the links lower in this document. So if I scroll down, you'll see there's a table of contents, and then there's all these links here that if you're using the PDF like I am, you're going to have to copy and paste into your browser. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go and log into SmartMusic. I'm going to use my student account so you see what it looks like when it's a little bit more like your screen. Okay, so I've logged into SmartMusic, and I'm just going to go to my home screen here just to make it easier. Okay, awesome. So this should look similar to what you have. I'm going to go back to this PDF, and then so after I've logged in, select the song you want, copy and paste the desired link into Google Chrome, and you're good to go. So let's say that I play oboe, which would be amazing because it's a great instrument. Oops, sorry, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm going to copy this. Again, I'm using the PDF. You can use the Word document. Either way is fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and paste it into my browser up top. And it'll open with all the same features that you normally have in SmartMusic, right? So now there's no accompaniment because this is not like a band song. There's not a piano part that goes with it, but you can still listen and hear your part played. We'll give you the count in, etc. Right? I did adjust the tempos to reflect the RHS tempo range we're looking for. If you've looked at the hard copy, you know that Allstate requires a different tempo than RHS. You can still go up there in the top left and change the tempo range and then reset it, etc. So the cool thing about this is you can, number one, you can hear the excerpt played. Number two, you can record along with it using the normal record feature. And even though this is something I wrote and it's not built in the SmartMusic library, it'll still give you the red and green and yellow color-coded notes to tell you if you played the rhythms right. Don't forget, if there's difficult passages, you can set a loop, like maybe I'm having a hard time with these two measures right here. Okay, don't forget that you can, I want to slow it down, so I'm going to set that loop with those blue handles there, and I drop the tempo to 70, and now if I hit play, it'll count me in slower. And then I get ready to do it again. And you can just be on a repetition to really drill those passages, okay? So don't forget that's a really handy tool. And even though this isn't required for an assignment, okay, you can clear loops by that top left button there. Even though this isn't required for an assignment, you can still record. And then once you're done recording, like everything else, you can go up to My Takes and save the recording that you want. I don't have any right now because I didn't actually record, but if I did, all of my drafts or takes would be up there in this drop-down box. I would click save, and then I'd be able to listen to that, or by May 15th, you could use that to export your recording to me as your official audition. So you can audition using your phone or using SmartMusic. Right now, though, the best thing would be to email me those audition results. I might set up a Google Drive folder, but I'll have more information on that later, okay? Now, one important thing to note, and it does say this in this PDF, if I bounce back to that, the last bullet, it says, in the future, you can find the shared files on the SmartMusic main page under the Shared With Me heading. It will look like this on your home page or dashboard. So you don't need to go back to this file every time you want to open the audition excerpt you're working on. In fact, and I'll show you, I did it once. Now if I just go back to my SmartMusic main page, down here is going to be all of the tracks that are shared with me. You can see oboe track 2, which is the one I just did. I tested it out on a few other ones, so I have some other tracks down here. But for you, you would only have the tracks that you've opened, okay, the one time. And then you don't have to go back to that PDF or Word document. You just click open. And then in this case, you select the part. There's only one instrument for all of the Audition excerpts. I just made the one instrument. And you open it, and it'll bring you right back where you are. So you really only need those links one time, and then you're set, okay? I do want to mention one other thing for people who, SmartMusic isn't the best for them or whatever. I did also send out an email. This is kind of weird because I haven't actually sent it yet, but it's going to look something like this, and it's going to give you access to a Dropbox folder. So I'm trying to consolidate everything into one spot. So the Dropbox, the link that I share with you, if you click that Dropbox link, it will bring you to a wind ensemble and symphonic band. Actually, I lied. It's going to bring you to the RHS Audition materials folder in general. So it'll have jazz band materials and wind ensemble materials, which again are used for symphonic band parts placements. And here is going to be let's see if we can make this a bit bigger so you can see it better. So recordings, there's MP3s, or I guess technically AIF files of every single excerpt. So maybe you aren't using the SmartMusic format, or that doesn't work, and you just want to download an MP3, or again in this case an AIF. Then you can click on it and download it here. So that's an option for you. I also have the actual PDFs of the parts. So if you lost your music, you can just, again, find it in SmartMusic, obviously, or you can click here and open the PDF like many of you got from me in RHS earlier this week. Okay, so that's that. Oops, sorry. And then I've also got the Audition cover sheet, which is what this is here, just giving the directions about the audition process, when it's due, things like that. So that is up there, as well as the PDF and Word document that I was just referencing earlier, okay, with all the links, etc. Okay, and this link right here actually just brings you to the same Dropbox file I was in. So I'm trying to kind of put it all in one simple place. So right now I don't have the jazz band recordings up on SmartMusic. I'm working to get those soon, although this admittedly took a long time to do. So please use the resource. I had Megan help me out, and it literally took us probably combined about 25 hours to do. That's not an exaggeration, so please use the resource. If you have any questions, let me know. I will let you know as soon as I get all of the jazz band materials up. But again, you can check that same Dropbox link has the jazz band folder. Right now it's just the music, but I'll reorganize it to have SmartMusic links, cover sheet and audition information, MP3s, etc. Okay, so if you have any questions, please go ahead and either type a question in the classroom, the Google Classroom stream, or email me. That's totally fine. And hopefully that helps. We'll see you next time.